Welcome to the Goalie Show, where we engage in comprehensive discussions on all aspects of the art of goalkeeping. We kindly invite you to like, subscribe, and share our content to support our mission. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, greetings, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Hope you're staying safe. As we come again with the Goalie Show. Just always implore you to subscribe if you have not yet. Like the content, share it, and all that. Without further ado, let me bring on my co-host Robert Beckford. Night, Becky.
Good night, viewers.
Yeah. So how things, brother?
Yeah, man, great. As we can say, today went to training this morning, and I went to AISK play for third in the GISA Cup. So
Yeah.
we win third today. So it's a great feeling for the guys. Playing so hard on Friday and Saturday in the AISK Cup. So we were at that time, the legs are gone. I would think we never done a recovery, but the little you them stuck to the task today, and then go to penalty kick, and but goalkeeper come up chop today again.
Yeah.
Was big today. Yeah, was big today, man. Mataya was big today.
Yeah, that's nice. As always, it's always a wonderful feeling to
Yes,
talk
man.
about goalkeeping and the state of goalkeeping, what's happening in goalkeeping space and stuff like that. Before going further, I want to apologize to Mr. Scarlett, Mr. Scarlett could not make it tonight because he have other engagement. So I know you'll be watching and thing. Maybe we send a message and or two or whatever the case may be. Yeah. So Becky, the thing go,
Yeah, man.
the thing, the other day recently the national team, the domestic player, they went to Trinidad, they went to Trinidad the other day.
Yeah.
They went to Trinidad mostly our JPL players, along with one player from overseas, which was the goalkeeper Jaden
The
Ebert.
goalkeeper. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a good showing from the local contingent.
Yeah, man. I saw the game.
Yeah, young Kaim Dixon, score on his debut and all that. But also, the three goalkeepers, who were Kemar, Jaden, and
No.
Shakwan, all had clean sheet in the time that they
Yeah,
played and
man.
stuff. And all. So it was a good showing. Also, for note, 13 players made their debut. Guard, Guard, Guard Stewart, Stevie Young, Justin Dunn, Romeo Guthrie, Shepard, Emilia Russell, Joel Cunningham, Levante Campbell, Shamar Smith, JC Wright, Jaden Ebert, and Andrea Fletcher, and Kaim Dixon, of course. It was definitely a good look. They did put in a good shift.
Chief, yeah, man.
I watched both games and it was good for them. And this is something, we must commend the coach and to give in all these players, their debut to play for their country, because that's the ultimate, to play for your country. And
Yes.
Yeah,
but I think them did our country proud as well, and them did themselves well. And we can talk. I was looking out more for the 100 players. I'm be frank. But man, I was looking out for them and saw them play and react, and I think them did themselves well. Yeah, and like all them stepped up, them step up the game, and I think this morning in the training, them the four players them bring a different feelings back. But honestly, the training look like it's an international training. We could feel good. I feel good, man. Cause the man them just run and them talk to the players, the rest of players them, and I put them in the place and just understand the training was nice today, man.
Yeah,
Training
man.
was nice this morning.
It's always good when you can go and see what it takes and come back and bring it. But of note, goalkeepers that have made their debut in Jamaica recently. So Kemar Foster made his debut in 2022. Jamal
Yeah.
Wade made his debut 2022 as well.
It
Kanye
was, yeah.
made his debut in 2023, and we have two new debutants this year in Jaden Ibert and
Yeah,
Shaquan
Everton,
Davis.
Shaquan Davis. Yeah.
You know, made a debut, and this is good. This is good to see. That from 2022 to 2024, you know what I mean, we have 5 goalkeeper making their debut, and this is just a testament to of the goalkeeping pool and depth that we have. That you know,
Yeah.
and I'm proud. I'm proud of these young men, especially Shaquan, and
Yeah.
you know, yeah. So the first game they played, we won 1-0 as we were discussing. That was a clean sheet. That was good. Kemar
Yeah.
started that game. Kemar was the captain.
Yeah,
You
man. He
know,
performed good, man.
yeah, Kemar was the captain. In that game, you know, played about 60 minutes, I think, or yeah,
Mm.
thereabout. And Shaquan came on. No, Hibbert came on in that game, and all that. The second game, you know, ended 0-0. That's the game that Shaquan started.
Shaquan start, yeah, and and
Yeah,
and and the
and,
next
and then
goalkeeper come on as well. He will
Hibbert
come on
came
as well.
on and all that. And you know, Hibbert, to me, in my estimation, watching the game, Hibbert is a good find.
Yeah.
Pretty good young goalkeeper.
One for the future. Guys, he's
Yeah,
just 19 year old.
yes,
Yeah, I like
yes, yeah.
understanding of the game. I think come out and make a take then get a break through the Trinidad foul, take a breakthrough, and then come
Mhm.
on and tap it away off him foot. Yeah, man, and he just spread himself and tap it out. I mean like that because he
Yeah,
was
man.
reading the game good, you know, and we
Yeah,
can use him
man.
foot as well.
Yes, yes, yes. All 3 goalkeepers look
Yeah,
competent,
man,
you
pretend.
know,
Yeah,
with the
man.
ball at their feet. And that was something, you know, good. Good night, unseen. You know,
Yeah, man.
all goalkeepers look good. Yeah, you know, we share
Yeah,
that
man. That's
sentiment.
real. For real. Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? Yeah. It's also difficult to say who is better. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's with goalkeeping, it's not about who better than who, you know
Better
what I
than what?
mean? It's
Yeah,
just
man. But
what
I
your
think
team
going
want,
yeah, man.
you
I
know, how
think
your
going
team want to
forward,
play.
Jamaica, me talk about homegrown
Mm-hmm.
goalkeepers. I think the goalkeepers are step up a notch. I think the
Mm-hmm.
goalkeepers are setting their standard to a higher standard, international level standard.
Yeah. And
Yeah, man. We get it.
it was interesting, last night I was at a game, and you know what I mean, me and Loxley, you know, having a discussion, you know, we were talking about, you know, how the goalkeeping is looking in the country. You know, it's not where it's supposed to be, but
Yeah, man. But
it is coming, you know, and it's just a testament of the work and the work that to be done in
yeah,
order
man.
for to
I
get
think
it
it's in process. I think the
mm-hmm.
goalkeepers have been spread on Premier League. I can't talk I'm from Premier League. They're looking
Mm-hmm.
good. They are
Yeah.
looking good. Most of them is looking good. We can use them foot, and which is most of what the team them look for. A goalkeeper can use them foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, yeah, and which is always a good set, because
Plus.
right now, you know what I mean, a goalkeeper has to can use his feet properly and
Yeah.
all that.
Mhm.
Unseen is saying, but what I would say, Shakwan have the passing over all 2 goalkeepers. Yeah, Shakwan distribution is always on point, to be honest, and all that. But Jaden, you know, made some good distribution in the game as well. You know what I mean?
That's
So
right. Yeah, man.
it depends on the time of the game or how you want to play per se.
Yeah.
You know, but it was all in all, I think having all 3 goalkeepers having clean sheet, you know, is something good, that the last time we played Trinidad, I think we lost 1-0
Yeah, and draw the second leg.
and
Yeah.
draw the
Out here.
second game, yeah, out here. So you know that that's an improvement in that regard, in terms of, you know, clean sheet and all that. And it's always good to have clean sheet, build confidence and all that. Um, so Gumi, this is the head coach, and
National goalkeeper coach. Yeah. National goalkeeper coach coming.
he was having a little dialogue about the goalkeepers. You know, we can take a listen.
Okay, so we're joined with the goalkeeper coach of the Reggae Boyz, Goodmund Radisson. Firstly, Coach Gummy, we've been in Trinidad 3-4 days now. What's the experience been like being here in Trinidad?
First of all, it's always nice to be here. It's my second time, so it's always nice. And the reason why is that I know that we're going to play a game, and that's the most important. And we are preparing for the game. And training today went well. Facility was.
Hello? Yeah, you hear me, Becky?
No, I'm not hearing anything. It gone dead.
No, man, pass. Hush.
Oh.
Complain about today.
Okay, very nice. And of course, we have 3 goalkeepers in camp. Newly minted player Jaden Hibbert. We also have Kimar Foster and also Shaquan Davis. I just want you to talk a little bit about these guys and, of course, the performance yesterday from our goalkeepers.
Yeah, first of all, we are lucky to have many goalkeepers in Jamaica, good goalkeepers.
So just
okay, so we're joined with the goalkeeper coach of the Reggae Boyz, Goodmundo. Okay.
Yeah, just to pause it there. So this interview was done prior to the after the first game. You know, just put in context to the whole conversation.
Okay.
So let me just pick it up back.
So far, both on courses and also in the national team. And the good thing about working with the goalkeepers from Jamaica is that they are helping each other, they're pushing each other, and they are like a goalkeeper family. And it goes, basically, you can say it starts from Andrew Blake, and it goes down. And so everyone is helping each other. So I was happy with the performance of the both keepers yesterday, and the united, how do you say, atmosphere they keep in between, and everyone was helping, even though we only played 2. I always like to play 3, but that's not the case. That's not the game as such. So, but I was happy with the performance yesterday of our new captain yesterday. He did well, Foster. Like always, he's a nice goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper. He's a nice person, and he always does his task. And it was same with Jaden yesterday. He was ready when he came in, and that's sometimes the role of the goalkeeper, to come into the game, and that's not always an easy task because you have to be ready when we need you. And he managed his task yesterday quite well.
Yeah. And also in Shaquan Davis, you've worked with him when we had the Canada games.
Yeah.
He was also on the island of Jamaica, and he was in camp. What has been working with Shaquan as well?
Yeah, exactly. And he's I have been watching him for a year or 2, because I've been here 1.5 years, and he's a very talented keeper. And I saw him played Sunday last week. And I was happy with his performance. He's always doing well. He's always trying to improve, like the rest of them. It's difficult to say that one is acting different from the others, but they are, like I said before, they are staying together like a united strength team.
Okay. And finally, Gummy, before coming to Trinidad, we had a goalkeeper clinic at the technical center. I just wanted to know from you your thoughts about the young kids that came to the clinic.
Yeah, it was, how to say, it was a different task. We were planning it in a different way, but then we had to adapt to the situation. And we had 6 keepers. We have a lot of good coaches as well. We had a lot of discussion before session and after session. And it's the goalkeeper way. Sometimes you plan things and you plan 1.5 hour session, but we ended up in 3-hour session because the goalkeeper didn't want to stop, and we were discussing a lot of things. And the aim of the course was focus, position, and balance. And we had some exercise based on that, and then people can discuss back and forth if this is right or wrong, and that's what we were doing. We were putting keepers in a position, how to defend the goal and how to position yourself, how to focus when you are, closing the goal in a way. You're trying to get the goal as possible. So it was a good session and a good help from a lot of coaches who were there. And JPL was there supporting me like always. And so I was very happy with the task as such, even though there was a age difference from 9 years old up to 30 years old, and of course everyone was learning from each other, and that's the name of the game.
Yeah. So that was head coach or the goalkeeper, Coach Gumi, discussing or talking about the goalkeepers down there, and he made some interesting point, Becky, that like
Yeah.
to kind of delve in the sense where sometimes we as coach plan for a particular
Session,
thing
yeah, I
or
was
stuff,
careful, yeah.
and then when we turn up, what I mean, we have to either improvise or we have to just change course in the sense
Yeah,
that
man.
you plan to work on something, but for whatever reason,
It's straight from it.
as
The
we
head
go
coach,
out, as we out, yes,
the head coach come up with something different, so you have to just
and
divert from there, from
and
it.
and we just go back to the conversation that we were having last week about you know always staying ready, no matter the situation and all that. But it was refreshing to hear about Shakwan. He's been watching Shakwan over 2 years now, and finally Shakwan got his opportunity, and it just goes to show that you don't know who's watching. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
keep on
yes.
putting the work, and when your time come, you grab it with both
It is
hands. And
time. Yeah, man.
all three goalkeepers did well.
Yeah.
But
I'm proud of Shakwa because he's coming from a far way, so, I just say I forgive thanks to you have to big up his coach as well, Warren Barrett,
yeah,
former national goalkeeper. I think
yeah,
him doing some good work with the Mount Pleasant goalkeepers. I think Shakwan, yeah man, Shakwan step up to the game. I think he's putting his cap well high right now. I think he's
mhm,
trying to get a contract overseas. I think he's
mhm,
pushing himself to that level.
yeah. We also, and this interview is courtesy of Simon Preston, Reggae Boy commentary and all that. So shout out to Simon on this.
Yeah,
So
man, bless you know.
after the game, there was an interview with Kemar, who was the captain on the day. Let's take a listen to what Kemar might hear some wind in the background, so just apologize for the win. Hold on, let me get this. Let me get this going. Mm.
Boys goalkeeper Kemar Foster. Firstly, Kemar, you got the honor to captain your country today. What was that experience like for you?
It's a great feeling. Also, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, and the performance of the team today, your thoughts about that as a unit?
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. For most of these guys, first game with the national team, and I think they come out and really show the class of what they can do and what the coaches select them.
Yeah, and we've been training quite recently. Captain Hurstburl Center of Excellence, and now being here with the players from the JPL. Your thoughts how we building the chemistry together as a unit.
It's basically local players want to know each other, strength, as possible forward. Been working so far, and the chemistry is very good.
Yeah. And the experience working with the other goalkeepers, Shaka and also Jaden as well. How's it been working with them so far?
It's good. It's good. You learn a lot. It doesn't matter who you are, you learn from each other, and they have been pushing each other, so it's good.
Yeah, and that was Kemar, as I said before. I apologize for the wind in the background because it was right after the game. And it was windy, but all in all, I was so proud seeing Kemar wearing the armband. You know what I mean?
Just be.
As a goalkeeper. well deserved, kept well, made
Yeah,
two telling saves
brilliant.
in the game there. So it was a good showing for Kemar, I must admit. And yeah, as I said before, the goalkeeping pool is rich
Yeah,
and
man. Very, very.
very, very rich, and with well, and with Blake getting better with age, boy,
Yes.
I mean,
Mhm,
it is.
mhm.
It just reminds me of the time when Jamaica had a lot of sprinters. Remember when Jamaica had a lot of
Yeah, man.
sprinters
Lot
with
of male
Cole
sprinters. Yeah,
Blake,
man. Remember with
and
Blake
yeah,
and the slim one there. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Sprinter had to migrate and represent other countries
The
and all
country.
that, because
Yeah,
to make a Jamaica team back then, it come like it's an Olympic final you are in because of
yeah.
the talent, and it's the same thing
Caliber.
in
Yeah, the talent pool was rich them time. Yeah, man.
and it's the
Jamaica
same thing
sprinter.
and it's the same thing in the goalkeeping department. I must really, 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 really say. Also Simon um got an interview with Jaden, speaking about his experience with the team and stuff. Can take a you can take a listening. Give me a minute. Let me get the audio. Let me get the audio.
Hubert, Jaden, firstly, welcome to camp, and how has it been settling in with the boys?
Yeah, thank you. It's been great. I mean, it's amazing, beautiful. Everyone's super welcoming, nice, hilarious. The guys are hilarious. So, it's good to be here.
Yeah, and just so that folks can get to know you a little bit better, tell us a little bit about your background, who in your family was born on the island.
Yeah. So my grandfather and grandmother was there. My father was born there. He had 8 siblings. So he's around the middle. So he got to America when he was about 3 or 4. Grew up there for a little bit. His family grew up there. So I tried to visit, been a couple times. So beautiful country. So.
Yeah, and for you playing football, has it always been goalkeeping, or you played other positions growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I started when I was 4. Played on the pitch. I played on the pitch my age, and then I played 2 years up as a keeper. So decent with my feet, and been a keeper since maybe 8 years old, and just kept going with it.
Yeah, and a lot of persons would be familiar with UConn, the university where Andre Blake and Jamali Waite went. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, that's phenomenal. I mean, UConn's great. You got Andre, Jamali, both Jamaican. I finally got the opportunity to get here. It's amazing. So, pedigree of UConn is great. So just very appreciative for that opportunity.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about the conversations you would have had with the head coach here with Jamaica, goalkeeping coach, the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been great, fluid conversation, back and forth. Got to speak with the goalkeeper coach as well to pick his brain and see how the sessions would be like. Great relationship, great guys, very, very easy to talk to. So it's good.
Yeah, and in terms of like training and settling in Atlanta, how has that been so far?
Atlanta's amazing, great city. Was lucky to get drafted there. Honestly, the staff is great. Players, coaches even better. So I love it there. Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, and when you got the phone call or email that you'd be called up, how excited were you?
Yeah, I was ecstatic, man. I mean, a national team for any country is amazing to represent. My family back home couldn't be happier for me. So it's a great opportunity. Hope it continues in the future.
Yeah, and what would it mean for you to make your debut?
That's everything there. So that's a dream come true for me. Only I could dream of that opportunity. So it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was Jaden speaking about his experience, and he did really well. I mean, well, he really put up his hand, and
Take it here, man.
I think he's one for the future, along with Kanye Boys Clark, Shaquan. So it's looking all good, and all that. But Becky, as
Yes.
as we were talking about the game, there was I think a play in the game where I think Jaden was the one who was keeping and stuff, and he came out to one and make himself pretty big.
Big, yeah, man. That's it.
And that. And the reason why, bring up that, I mean, when we go to the JPL, segment, you know, we're going to see some same play like that. And you know, when we reach there, we kind of discuss, but I just want to have that in the forehead.
Go
So
ahead. Yeah, man.
we can care about the conversation too. The save that Jaden made.
Yeah, man. I
vis-a-vis
can't
to-
take it. It have to ambulance. We can't tell them. We have to ambulance
yes.
the above your goalkeeper.
So we will discuss that as later that. So you know we kind of segue perfectly in the JPL review. So
Yeah.
Mullines and Limehall played TV game that was the curtain raiser before the Mount Pleasant to Waterhouse game. Mullines won 2-1 coming from a goal behind. Portmore and Mobay drew 1-1. Rudolph Austin final late
Yeah.
equalizer in the dying moment. You know, Veer on it one love, and we still make it, you know, touch on that
Yeah.
game, Becky. Tivoli, you know, rampant over Treasure Beat 5-0. And we Waterhouse, Mount Pleasant Waterhouse lost to Mount Pleasant 1 goal. Tiniland Cavaliers, humble and very controversial, very, very controversial. Cavaliers would have felt done by some decision in the latter part of the game where up to now everybody's wondering. And we have a little video to kind of maybe you can see the fall, Becky. I don't see the fall. I've been watching it over and over.
No fault. I just said watch. I was not. I did not the game. I was watching it on TV, and the TV said no fault with myself.
Yeah,
Kind
well,
of the contact wasn't there.
I saw it live, and I was also looking on my phone for the replay and all that.
I
So
never saw no fault.
so we want to segue in the goals that score over the weekend. That were televised game, and these video are courtesy of Sportsmax, you know, and all that. So the first game, Becky, this is
Mullines and Lima.
on Lime All. You know, at first I thought it deflected, but you know what I mean, I think Peter got his bearing mixed up there and the ball is whatever. This was also a controversial part in the game because the referee blew for a penalty, but the goal scorer and him went and consult and he go back to a penalty. Becky, I tell you, if it wasn't for this young man, Williams,
Yeah.
believe me, and let me kind of pause this here. This young man made because we played second, so we're kind of in and not watching the game in its entirety. We have to be back and forth. This young man made at least 6 saves.
6 telling save.
Which was sure goal. You know what I mean? And it's something that's been happening from season where you hear that Lima lost or whatever. But believe me, this young man, you know what I mean, as you can see just now, he saved a penalty.
Yeah, the difference between 6 and 1, love. Is it different? I see, man.
This is what I'm talking about, Becky now. So it just coincident that I stopped the video here. So this is Mullines attacking. You get me? Look at this space here. You see this big space here?
Yeah, I see it, man.
And I think with the exception of few goalkeepers are dealing with this space properly here. And you will see what I say when I roll it. See?
Yeah.
That is the equalizer.
In the utilize the space at all. Could have come. Yeah, have a lot of space.
Maybe not come for the ball, but
I'll use come forward a little bit. 2 more or 3 more step off in line.
You go look at that angle again. You see what I say? And this is a space that I think it happened again. Same space. This time come, kind of show off the attacker and all that. But that space is important. That is a space that I don't think goalkeepers in the league are making use of. This was the second penalty. And I thought with this penalty, I think he wanted to go to that side, but he never went with any commitment. But it's a good penalty though.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
good
good kick.
penalty. And even after so this is so even after that penalty, he had to make 2 more telling saves. So the game could have easily finished 4-1. You know, and I tell you, after the game, I was like, yo, young man, just keep going. Trust me, really think.
Yeah.
So Becky, so this is the goal that score against Waterhouse.
Okay.
A lot of mix up. Looking at the goal and stuff. Well, let me hear your thoughts on the goal still, by the way.
Yeah.
What's your thought?
It looked like John right there. So, position. But you have used by the 3 focus position, and that I think is a position.
Watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first angle. Blessed Fresh God, thanks for passing through, brother. I really appreciate you being here, brother.
I think John position, but coach well.
Yeah, but look where the ball drop, and this is not us pointing, but look where the ball drop.
Yeah. In the 18, I think you could have get the first ball there.
So the first thing when after the game, because I saw the goal and stuff, but I never got a chance to watch it. So while watching it back,
I see.
So first of all,
John the put him line same way.
Look at this man here. This is the person who scored the goal. Yeah.
Nobody don't mark him too.
Not about the mark. So this is the person who scored the goal that came on Bailey. That's the person who scored the goal. So the ball beat Elvis, or Elvis misjudged it, then it caught Nevada a lot. But the ball, in terms of proper communication there, either Nevada could have back the ball to John, or John could have
clear it.
The ball.
Come clear it. But the next thing about it again to Coach Andrew is a 3v3 round here, side.
So see,
we turned that 3v3. We shot a 1 man out there around there.
Yeah, but it's a runner place,
Me get you, but we shot a 1 man around there, bro.
So this is John. This is John in set and ready and all that. This is Elvis booking the ball. But it was a good goal,
A good goal, you don't credit to the goal. I think position was one of them. Position was one of them from John. I think he never positioned properly.
I think the biggest thing, though, I think it's communication.
Communication.
A good goal, but to me...
Yeah, but credit to the goalkeeper, but what happened? I think John over him in left-hand side too much.
Yeah, I just think it's communication and all that. But, saying all of that, John did well. John did well in the game. Big up Douche. Blessings. Yeah, it was a good goal, you know what I mean? It was a good goal. Agree, Douche.
It can save Douche.
I think you could take a step back. Yeah,
I think, as I said, remember these 3 words we put in our head from the other day: focus, balance, and what the next?
Position and balance.
Yeah, focus, position, and balance. I think the position is off right there.
I share that sentiment in terms of
position was off right there. Yeah.
No, I believe, and you're going to see in the clips going on. I believe that seeing that Waters bought the ball, I think he dropped his guard and thinks that all is well.
Position was bad there.
Yeah, so I believe in that sense that was what happened there with that. But as again, it was a good goal. He did well in all estimation. John kept well, you know what I mean? Because he came up big for us, you know, in the set game. So the second double header was Humble Lion versus Cavaliers, and this is Humble
Monday
Lion
night.
first goal. Yeah, Humble Lion first goal. I don't think Jaden could have done much. I'll again come back down to again to as you know, piggyback. That's what Coach H always said. Communication in terms of organizing, you know, taking every ball and its merit and all that. And I think it is 4 Cavaliers player to 3 Humble Lion, you know, and that player still free. Could pass it in the goal. I don't think Jaden could have done anything, to be honest.
Yeah, that's it. Catch him.
That was that, but it's just come back again to organization. And as I said before, remember we were talking about these ball dumping in the box, and we're not, or the goalkeepers are not, you know, getting the proper line or pushing the team so that they can use the space. Because it's the same thing with this goal, the equalizer. Good header. When you see it from the angle, I think behind the goal, I think, or one of those angles, it just look
at the footwork.
You know what I mean?
He never balance. Stop it. He never balance, and the footwork got off bad.
When still moving when
when he never set either. He never balance. See, he gone to right. Them gone to right. They never position properly. That's the can't say position again. Position again. Position it off bad. You still got him. Yeah, can I see that? You could have seen everybody in position is bad. You might got to him right when the ball come to him left.
I'm saying this ball is whipping from far, coach.
Yep.
You know, a good header, you know, good glancing header and stuff. You know, but I think true to form, I think Cavaliers should have won this game easy. Because Cavaliers get goal like sun.
From the first half.
Yeah, I tell you, you know.
When I first half, I'm getting bombarded.
This is the foul that I up to now I don't know. You know, how foul, where foul, you know what I mean?
Well,
maybe it be a penalty, but
you know, that a penalty would be a penalty because the body never lit down the Cavaliers forward. But it's actually a goal because the Cavaliers person win the ball from the goalkeeper because the goalkeeper stop away for the ball for come for him. So the little pressure where runner comes same way where the Cavaliers man tweet the ball from out as it and in the reach to the ball as it. Just throw it out of him, but the pressure where Iba come with the pressure with the goalkeeper coming, the back part of the player, Cavaliers player, just touch him on him head. So it wouldn't be a penalty. He never fall him.
I don't see any foul in
not
the
at all.
Anything. So I don't understand what the referee saw, but again, you know, I mean, his decision is final, and the second game now, boy. Becky, a lot to discuss, you know.
Yeah, man.
You have to take that one because
question. Question.
I was there writing notes on my phone with it, and my time I have to stop because
the first goal, the goalkeeper never balanced.
So make the viewers
never balanced.
The viewers see what's going on. Look at the goalkeeper now. Well, not that angle there. From this angle, look how casual going across.
It's already never ready at all.
It was review me.
Two,
you know what I mean?
Two goals score like two goals like that go for them for the night. And then give her one again when I try to dribble out, kick the ball.
This again with the space.
Same thing.
Same space. And this was this play that Hibbert, the national team, same play with Trinidad. And Hibbert made the save.
Question. The Trinidadian goalkeeper He played at they get called for the national team for the game against Jamaica.
No man, he's here.
Oh,
Him that was
me know, me the answer if they get called up. I was just asking.
too far
Yeah, yeah,
out.
man. And
Not
him still a
nobody-
move. Him still a move. Him still in action. Yeah, him not really upset down on.
You know what I mean? I had, he had a tough night last night. Pretty good goalkeeper,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
last night was not his night. And
The reaction level is poor.
have all opportunity to away the ball.
He should have kept the ball a long time. Yeah, I tried to
Until
develop.
he
Can't
play
poach the ball.
Burkett with some excellent play there. Just kick away the ball now.
Yeah, should have throw the ball a long time. For them, the first one to throw the ball.
The funny thing about this, if you want to say funny, half of you just got a chance prior to this,
Mm.
half of you just got a chance and the set ball go down and they pass it back to him. And next thing you know, it's 3-love. But then again, this is a teaching moment also because
Yeah,
when the ball play back to him, his first touch was the touch that got him in problem.
probably. Yeah, the first was poor.
Yeah, how him received the ball got him in problem. So yeah, got him in problem.
First is poor. Yeah.
He compounded it by trying to beat the player. When all of them just kick out the ball upfield. And at the end of the day, but the life of a goalkeeper, you know what I mean? Last week he kept well.
Yeah.
Or the week before. But that's the life of a see, even then, and Brian with intelligence there,
Yeah.
Everybody was on the line and Brian with some intelligence.
Just pass it.
Get away the ball.
Mm.
Just get away the ball, Yeah, but yes, so Becky, those were the goal. Those were the goal
Yeah.
of this TV, and all this was courtesy of Sports Max and all that. Yeah, coach, life of a goalkeeper,
Yeah.
it's always, what we learn from it, you know what I mean?
From these mistake, yeah. I'm make it better the next time. Yeah, man. These goals.
Yeah, go ahead, Becky. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man. I said these go them goal was scored on him. I hope him look back and realize the mistake he make. He made a mistake them. It's not the team made a mistake. He made a mistake them. So hope him can correct himself and see what him done wrong and just can correct himself and just try to move on.
Yeah, it's just the life of a goalkeeper, because and also it is very important, when we do exercise like receiving and passing with our feet, goalkeeper, they take it serious, because just now the pass was a decent pass to him, but because of his touch, that was a touch that got him in problem. Yeah, blessing Joe.
Bless, bro.
Blessing, respect for passing through, always can depend on your passing through. Blessings, brother. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that, we know we can take from it and use it. Because the same space that we're talking about is something that, I'm planning on kind of focusing on, because that space, especially when your team is kind of pressing up.
You remember Bobby said you must play yourself in the game?
Yeah, man. Display action, action outside.
Action, yeah, man. All right. Those are three at the moment. He never play himself in the game.
Yeah, and that's a good point, you know what I mean? And for those who are listening and don't understand what we're talking about, there are some action within the game without even touching the ball that you can do and make a save without even touching the ball. Case in point, the space. So let me see if we can go back to one of the video them with the space that we're talking about. Like the second goal will be a good example, right, Becky? The second goal.
And the first one too. The first and the second goal.
So the first one. So in this picture, you know what I mean, in our estimation, the goalkeeper wasn't ready for any eventuality, a shot one time or whatever. And you can see this clear by the angle behind the goal when you see him just look casual going across the line of the ball. Then by the time he went down, it scored. So this angle, see, he was
Yeah.
literally
Casual. Yeah.
he was casual going across.
So you can put that on it, the bracket of
It's
focus.
casual.
Him not
Yeah.
focus. In focus level poor.
So by time the shot hit and by time the shot hit and he tried to react, it's too late because he was not focused. Maybe he was saying that he's defender, and this is the space that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Viewers and subscribers. This is the space we're talking about. This was a beautiful pass.
Build up,
But
build up.
the space, the ball, the play had the goalkeeper all over the place.
It's a true pass. Yeah.
That is where the goalkeeper is. So the goalkeeper is still moving, and as you can see from this picture, the ball is already left the kicker foot, and the goalkeeper is still moving in terms of that. And the next sad thing about this is it end up score at his first post where he want to defend.
And him he collapse back way.
Yeah, because he's late.
Being collapse back quick. I'm still in a motion, I'm still a move. That's why. Yeah, he's still a move, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was a beautiful pass by Sigri. See it near post.
Yeah, man.
So that is the space. That is the space that I think we're taking for granted.
Yeah.
And it is and I saw it in the game against Trinidad, what I mean, where a ball played through and Jaden
reach it quick, yeah, man. Just take that way.
And take away the space, and that was the difference between Jamaica losing the game 1-0 or the game drawn 0-0. And that is, it might sound simple, but it is the action that we do outside of not being involved. And as I always say to my goalkeeper, don't go look for the game will always find you.
Come to you. Yeah, man, it come to you, man.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, man. And you still have
the goal is where everybody wants to score. So
you
must always be ready and try to navigate through that space and all that. Yeah, so Tivoli was in spanking form, spanking form down there in St. Bess. I think Tivoli, it's safe to say that Tivoli is the farm team.
Yep.
Doing pretty well, under Coach Jerome Waite. And they got out with another clean sheet.
Yeah.
So, what I mean, tricky time I get Dumbo holding now at 6th position, but I think Waterhouse can pinch that six spot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Waterhouse due to go up on a run now.
Yeah.
But things not going our way right now. But we soon make a run.
Yeah, man. It reached that time. It reached that time now, and end of the stake, so if you try to get a stake.
So Becky, was your game? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eric return.
Eric is back. Eric make a match-winning save. Yeah, man. Brilliant.
Back as in the starting team, or back
in the start? Back in the starting team.
And back in terms of performance.
Back in performance. So he were upbeat. I think he was ready, because what happened with this game? Arnett never win a game done by Veerfield.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man. This is the first on the window. Either we lose or we draw.
Okay, good. So
and I think
you guys playing Cavaliers Thursday.
We can play Cavaliers Thursday at our home. Yeah, man. That game can be a nice match.
Okay.
Rescheduled game. But I would say we can't talk. Williams did not keep for Veer. Is it another new youth? I don't know that youth.
I think it's the guy from Guyana. There's a Guyanese goalkeeper down there.
Okay. Well, I think
how was his performance?
It's in between. I'm not gonna say free, because we score a goal, the referee don't give us. And I'm say talking to you, maybe some like a bias, but if you have to be there. And when I go over and talk to someone, the VAR players, them say it score. The referee take a goal from us. But I think the referee did off in the sense him say everything, because none of our players them wasn't there. And the guy and the goalkeeper come for the ball, and his own defender lick him down. And the ball just bob straight to the goal, and him say all of our players have far away from the play. It's just like the
Okay.
Cavaliers goal, just like similar to that. Another one
Phantom
player,
goal.
yes, it's a phantom goal we want call it. But anyhow, him keep well. Him keep well. He make some nice stop. We bombard him. I will find out the back line, now play for him mean covering up. Yeah, now cover up for him.
Mhm.
Now cover up for him, and we try to kick the ball long, so it's just a foot race. And
Okay.
I will say, you remember that same space we talk about? Yeah, and then the
Yes.
second
Yes.
half, he start pick it up because we don't utilize that space. Kick it over the defender them head and chase for it. He was on his line. But in the second half, like somebody talked to him and he start pick it up. He start
Yeah,
come
man.
high and use up the space.
That space is very important, Becky. You
Yeah,
know what I
man.
mean? And more and more as the game evolve, coaches and teams are utilizing that space, because that space that space right between that D there and that the D and the center circle there, that space right there
Yeah,
is
man.
very crucial. It's very,
Yeah.
very, 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 very crucial, and it's something that I think a lot of education in terms of
Good goalkeeping.
coaching that, because
Yeah, man.
just knowing the clip I was watching, we can identify about 3 goals with that
Yeah.
ball playing there, and the goalkeepers are not reacting to that ball. But when you contrast that to Hibbert against Trinidad game, you make it look seamless. I mean,
Seamless, yeah, man.
people
Uh,
might say, "Yo, but a simple save that," a simple
yeah, but
thing,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
he
it
make it
was
look
quick.
simple by doing the right
Simply
thing.
right thing. Yeah, that was right thing. I would say it was quick off his feet.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, it was quick off his feet, and he was on his line. He was in between, and he reached out there quick. The surprise to see him out there so quick. He was out there quick.
and it is just it's just like the game yesterday. When we were watching the game. You know what I mean? Ayat was keeping for Dumbo Olin. In my estimation, I had a quiet game. If you're just watching, just watch it as a
Mhm.
spectator. But
Yeah,
there was so many action that Ayat was doing in terms of organizing. I can remember a play when Dumbo Holling got a corner, and the two centre back was going up, for the header. And I said I had to run out of him goal and come maybe near and tell the two centre back to come back, because what had happened is Overview leave 2 player up, but they put them wide, you know.
right. Yeah,
And,
yeah,
I don't know if the dumb holding players never saw the 2 players, but I had saw it and I had run out and fix it. That might look simple, but if Overview had countered, that would be a sure
sure goal.
3-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So these are the little things them that it seems simple, but is the most important thing is the game is organizing, seeing the danger before it comes as a goalkeeper and putting the necessary step in play, and that might save the goal without even making a save. And that is very good. You know what I mean? That is maturity in the game, using experience and maturity there, so yeah, so good stuff. So Becky, in terms of so we're going back to the whole Eric 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 thing. So that is
yeah,
Eric
man.
first game for the season.
Yeah. No, man, for a long time, man. Eric was out for almost about 3 months, 2 months to 3 months. About 3 months, Eric did out for.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's supposed to be a good test Thursday.
Yeah, I'll be say. Yeah, I'll be say.
To see
With this save, is a cutback save, and a brother run coming and one time, and
Mhm.
Eric just turn down, just deflect the ball, and just catch it back. He deflected the ball in the air, and just catch it
Mhm.
back. It was pattern. I think another free kick again come kind of, the wind down here blow heavily, coming from the sea, coming from the seaside, and yo man, park it at him right, and I couldn't hold it, but he just reach over and punch it out. Another match winning save card. For some goalkeeper that not try to hold it with female experience, you just
Yeah.
punch it out back.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that was one of the plus in the game. But I would say him keep very well. He keep very well. As I return back in the goal, I must say Eric is back.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
man, Eric is back.
that is always good when a goalkeeper can make an intentional save, in the sense where knowing the condition, knowing that either it's raining or it's windy or whatever, and just knowing that, hey, this I have to just parry this to the side, give myself a chance, vis-a-vis trying to catch when there's no way you can catch that ball, and then you put yourself in problems. So these stuff come with experience, as you rightfully said.
Yeah.
And it just go back, because we're having a conversation with Shakwan last night also, and Shakwa was talking about the whole international thing, and it's day and night, because international it's just different, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
man. Totally, bro.
if you can keep that standard in our local league, I think you'll always be a notch above, because international. We were talking, and some of the stuff I can't talk on here, but
Yeah.
it
Is
is
that
just
different?
different.
Coach Anjo, is a plus, man. Is a plus. International. All right. I never never play for the country. I never coach the country. But until it's me understand, listen, we are ever didn't bring back to me. It's like I've been there. To me understand the feeling. That feeling is a plus, man. It's a plus. It's a
You know what I
plus.
mean?
Yeah,
So
man. Different atmosphere, different everything.
So look at it this way. Before every Premier League game, right? The national anthem play, if you have a feature
Yeah.
game, right?
Yeah, man.
It's like Shakan was saying the national anthem was different when he was playing
Yeah.
over Trinidad the other day.
Feelings. You feel the feelings, man.
The same anthem.
We play at the Premier League, yeah, but
It's just a different thing, you know what I mean?
yeah, different melody, different feelings, bro. It's a different feeling.
Whole bump, you know what I mean? It just feel patriotic. It just feel like you got different your country, you know what I mean, in a football battle.
Yeah.
It's a total different thing, you know what I mean? Different thing. So that is why I will always, say to young goalkeepers that just do the right thing, have the right habits,
All right, attitude. Yeah, man.
attitude. So when that time come,
You know.
it don't take it as a shock.
Yeah, man. Just present yourself.
Because
you're ready, present yourself.
And that's just international football, you know what I mean? It's just a different animal. And sometimes you hear a lot of person talk about, the man the fair play for Jamaica, you are the man the fair and the man the fair and the man the fair. It is a total
different feeling.
Different.
You remember tell us earlier on? I tell us the 4 man never go for Arnett Garden. There's a man that bring back a different the training feel. Yeah, you feel like that's how they bring a different feeling. The game step up, the attitude. Yeah, the attitude, a different attitude. All the man them play with the man them, bro. It just give you a different vibes, bro.
It has to be a different attitude, Becky. It wouldn't make sense then that them player go and represent the country and then come back and don't even get a shock and say, yo,
just
I am
different,
this close,
bro.
Or if I put in this extra work or whatever the case may be, but it's it's just always amazed me when like person go and represent the country and come back and you them all a reason. And so like last time, basically I laugh off a shock one in my head because you know exactly what I must say. You know what I mean? But I tell him what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? It's just a different. It was also good that Kemar could have helped him, as the coach was saying in the interview. It was all good to kind of help them
Yeah.
come on. Because believe me, it's more mental. And the whole national setup is more mental than anything else. You know? Yeah, so that's that with that and all. So we just have to just say, so you say you play Thursday
Yeah, play Cavaliers Thursday. I think about
okay,
6 o'clock.
at 6 o'clock down by
Yeah, I think about Anakin, yeah.
okay. Well, all the best in that, hope the game El
Yeah, man.
Nilal, clean sheet,
Yeah,
for the
yeah, yeah.
goalkeepers, as always, on my point. Um so in closing, Becky,
Yeah.
we reach we 60-minute mark.
Oh, man. Oh, okay, okay.
So you know, over to you.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna say this well, but me think me I fall in love being a coach, bro. Fall in love with the game over game. I fall in love with what I'm doing, bro. I must express. I'm expressing myself, sir. I fall in love with what I'm doing because even today at the game, Fabian Davis, yeah, come to me and say, I see why the goalkeeper or ASK goalkeeper keeps so. Type of a
Yeah,
good goalkeeper coach. You don't
it
like
is
chill.
it is true.
The man hug me and tell me that. So I bring a chill to my bone, bro. So I think, man, yeah, well, that's why what I love. That fall in love being a coach to just bring across a positive thing to the goalkeepers and brother. So it give me a chill, man. Honestly, it give me a chill, and I must say thanks to you. Each day I was tell her thanks. You're the one who bring back this in my life. I bring this to me back. That's how I say I can bring this up across to the kids what I'm coaching, brother. So I will say, brother, love what you're doing. If you love what you're doing, I think you can make the rest of people in the world be a better goalkeeper.
Yeah, man, and it's always it's always, you see, when you find your purpose, you know what I mean. Your purpose sometimes come out in your passion. You know what I mean. I don't know if I say that the right way, but
Yeah.
when you find your purpose and you see what you do affect, in our case, young goalkeepers and stuff like that, it kind of give you a sense of fulfillment. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always me always say that me measure success different than people. My
Mm.
success, how me measure success, is not about winning or losing or even getting a contract or playing for the country. That I measure my successes in at the end of the day, what kind of
Wait,
person me
person.
get, what kind of person me turn out when me I work with. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we want to turn out human being, because of the holistic thing, and that might sound noble or whatever the case, but that is just my philosophy.
Yeah,
Everything
man.
else will take care of itself. You know what I mean? And that is why when in our conversation, we always say that we're not doing this for ourselves. You know what I mean? We're doing this so that we can leave a legacy, or we can
Man.
pass on something that when we gone, it still can go on and all that.
Go on
Because
and go on. Yeah, man.
remember today we were talking about the level of respect that goalkeeper coach, don't get.
Yeah,
Like that.
man.
And I tell you that in order for us to get respect, what I mean, we first have to respect our craft.
Yeah,
What I
man.
mean? And I'm glad that the space that we're trying to create, that is what we're trying to do. Because as I always say, the game cannot play without a goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper. Yeah.
Messi alone can't go play.
Yeah, man.
You
That's
know what
true.
I
Yes.
mean?
I remember coach. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I remember coach tell me one time, value yourself,
Yeah, man.
really and true,
Like,
and that helped me to grow, value yourself. That 'cause you know what you're worth.
yeah, man.
You know
Because
what you're worth. Just value yourself, bro.
that's the first thing, and the word here not necessarily mean monetary. You know what I
No,
mean? You
no.
know your values. You know
Yeah,
where you stand for. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you have to look yourself in the mirror, at
Yeah.
the end of the day, you know what I mean? Because it is so easy, for us to get disheartened
Yeah.
and
Could
all that, and
give up as well.
the fight and the struggle that, what I mean, our little thing I got through, in the sense of,
Yep.
I mean, but we still a push you, we still a persevere, we still a whatever, we still a try and make a content, we still a try keep a show, we still a try highlight goalkeepers
Never
and all that.
Yeah, man.
Because
Uh,
at the end of the day,
yeah.
somebody has to do it.
Try make a difference in our youth life, and
Right.
we think at that. Yeah, man. Try make a difference in our youth life. That's a moment. I grew up on that as well, too, Coach Andrew. I'm growing up on that. I better say instant that to me as well, too.
Yeah, we have to
I
make a
grew up
difference.
on that. Try to make a difference in our youth life. It's not. I would say it's not where you get push them
Yeah,
to. Just try to make them be a better person in life as well, too.
yeah, man. If you're not, if at the end of the day you're not trying to make a youth better you stop, coach, man. Better you stop, coach. Real talk. Better you just stop, coach.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? Because at the end of the day, and it's just the reality. You know what I mean? We cannot save everybody. Yeah. But if you save one person or one goalkeeper, one outfield player, that one person can save maybe 100 person.
True.
That's how me look at it. You know what I
Yeah, man.
mean?
That's true. That's true.
We can't save everybody. You know
Yeah,
what I
man. You
mean?
can receive a one or a two, man. Yeah, and the two
And it's
can
not
carry Carson.
and it's not every youth that come in front of us going to be a top-notch goalkeeper. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But the discipline that come with being a goalkeeper, you know what I
And
mean, it can help
and
you in other ways in school
and,
or
uh,
whatever.
and the professionalism with it as well, we bring across to the professionalism or the behave or the react in school or the react in class or the behave on the road or you understand with the behave with a friend. Yeah, those are the things we get that across. I mean, we're getting across to not for the goalkeepers. Them.
Yeah, man. And as we each I say, would appreciate if you do make a one stop by Westmoreland, and there's a lot of raw talent down here, and let's help to develop their skill and craft, their characters. Yeah, man. I was when we were in Trinidad and Tobago. I was having a conversation with Mr. Tomlinson down by West there. And it's something that you want to do from a grassroots level down there. Is just getting the logistic and come down there. You know what I mean? But Mr. Tomlinson, who is the president down that side, is pretty much interested in doing that. You know what I mean? Want to do some work with safe hands, but you know what I mean? I'm not a one-man band, I have my team, what I mean, Becky, Everdeen, Jody, Nurse, Orion. And I says all I have to do it for them availability, you know what I mean? Because it's a team effort, and I am big on that team, you know what I
Team.
mean?
Yeah,
Me
man.
alone, me alone, me alone can't do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Because everybody on the team have a very important role in play, you know. So something that's it. That's we're in dialogue with it's right. So anytime Mr. Tamlin, figure out the logistic and stuff. You know what I mean? Then we can go Westmoreland, and I think Westmoreland, my mother come from too. So we can look at us from a
you
dunk
think
and
I
stuff.
w-
Yeah,
you think
man.
I was not them? All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, country that make here. I don't know no
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
man,
hear
a
it, sir.
town. When my friend of mine go a country for holiday and them something there, a town me there. I'm not in a country.
Mm,
I think I Westmoreland where I come from.
yeah.
Yeah, but so Becky, so next show or maybe next month we are gonna start talk about the camp that
Yeah.
we're having a July. There's a let me find the name because hold on, just give me a second there. So just give me a second there, Becky. We. Good. Yeah, so there's a young man who named Blake Hamilton. So it's Blake Hamilton GK on Instagram. So
Mhm.
He wanted to do some work with us, Becky. So
Okay.
through Bent, so we want to bring him on, and make him. I don't want to steal him thunder. Make him,
Mm.
you come share with us, share on the platform, and in terms of things for the camp, what we want to do for the camp, it's somewhat like a partnership.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, so, so we can talk more about that next show. I hope everybody will be here, because we're a team. So that is something where the space are coming time where we have to look on and all that. But as I said before, more details will be about the camp. I said before, a lot of persons eagerly
Yeah.
anticipated. What I mean. But what I can say for sure, what I mean, it going to be bigger than before. The last one
Yeah,
was
man.
pretty successful, but this one going to be very big. What I mean, we learn from our mistake. We will put things in place to mitigate against certain things, and what I mean. But it was
Yeah.
a success. But like with everything, it could be better. And
Yeah.
we're upon, and we have a lot of goalkeeper coaches now who we know in the space and stuff. So we are gonna ask them for them help and stuff, and all that. Good night, Miss Miss Rosemary Raw, number
Mhm.
one, Grandma P. Teamwork make the
Yeah.
dream work. Always.
Humor. That's always, always, all the
Yeah.
time.
Thanks for the support, Grandma P. And as Grandma P there, Grandma P is always someone who's always praying for us, Becky, say fans,
Yeah.
always praying for us, and nothing beat prayer and all that. So continue praying for us, continue, encouragement and all that. Really appreciate it. So Becky, we said with that,
Yeah.
the 60 minutes, we're going over 60 minutes, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess so that's how we are a move.
Yeah,
So
man.
we catch up again, Becky. So
Yeah.
big up yourself.
You want to do this again when Friday?
Me will talk off here. So
All right.
me
No
will talk
problem.
tomorrow and stuff. So we'll talk about that. All
All
right?
right. No problem. No problem, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there it again. Um, subscribers and friends. Um, as always, we implore you to kind of spread the word. You know what I mean? Help us get the visibility. Um, suggestion. We're big on suggestion, because we're pretty new to this space. We're learning as we go along. And based off of the stuff that we do is based off of your feedback, via email or a WhatsApp message, or that, and we're open to suggestion, and we do some of the suggestion, I mean, we can tell you category. I am not going to do it because I'm not going to divulge from my purpose or what we set out this platform to be, which is just talk about goalkeeping, everything goalkeeping. I am not going to talk about track and field, and I'm not going to talk about what's happening with the reggae girls, or I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? I've got a lot of those suggestions, and just to make it clear, you know what I mean? That I am not in the business here for the whole cas mix up, whatever the case may be. I'm here to talk about goalkeepers, myself, Becky, Everdeen, or sometimes we have guests come on and all that. So we're staying our lane. Have a little saying, every mickle make a muckle. You know what I mean? If it mean that we're going to stay here and stay with 400 subscriber, we're good with that. But we're not going to go in and mix up for get a bag of subscribers and all that. You know what I mean? Every day we can get a one subscriber. You tell somebody about it. I hope a little learning take place. You know what I mean? Maybe you can rewatch and get a quote and use the quote, you know, And one of our quote for our show and our program, Safe Fans, is, you know what I mean? No matter what the circumstances in life, never get bitter. Always try to get better. Because at the end of the day, make no sense to get bitter. You know what I mean? That'll take a lot of energy. Just try to get better and move on. You know what I mean? You're gonna have a lot of obstacles, you're gonna have a lot of naysayer, you're gonna have, a bag of different thing. I am not saying I'm the most positive person, but you know what I mean, there's some simple things that we can use as reference point for our life. And one of them is never get bitter, man. Just try to get better. Thanks as always. Thanks, Fresh God. You know what I mean? Really appreciate you passing through. Thank you for the support. Drew, Samir, Unseen, It's Right. Just thanks for the support. You know what I mean? Spread the word. Spread the movement and all that. And congratulations again to the goalkeepers that made their debut. Shaquan Davis, Jaden Ibert. You know what I mean? I'm really proud of you guys. We always support you guys, and looking out for big things from you, and all. Until we link again. Thanks, and God bless you.